I want to know who's ready for a beer.
Fa la 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 la.
Hello. And today we're going to start off with another Costco beer. Again from Germany. This is the Kazel. It's got this sweet owl on the front. This is a German Pilsner style, so it's gonna have. It's supposed to be kind of light in color, and then it's supposed to have sort of a malty sweetness, but also a bit of a hop bitterness to it. So try this out. And the owl reminds me of the owl they found in the Rockefeller Center tree before they put it up. A little owl they found in there. They named her Rocky, and she when they found her, she hadn't eaten or had anything to drink in like 3 days, so they had to rescue her. So if you want a moment, you could just put in Rockefeller Tree Owl into your browser of choice, which should be Google Chrome, and check that out. So yeah, this is very light in color. I don't know if you can see my eyeball through there, but I can kind of see you. It's got a nice sweet taste to or smell to it. We'll taste this bad boy now. I like the head on it too. That's I'm not really getting any hop taste to it, but it is rather sweet. Yeah, it's a sweet tasting beer. White in color. Yes, this guy's a good one. If you ever see this beer with an owl on it, I would recommend it.
Have a holly jolly Christmas.
You know, it's so light and sweet. Kind of reminds me of Sapporo, actually. You've probably noticed I have my Rudolph DVD over here. We watch this every year when we put up our Christmas tree. And watching it, pretty much every Christmas of my life, you notice things. Like, you can probably get a good look here. Yukon Cornelius is packing heat. So why in the world, when they go into the Abominable's cave, and I said that wrong, the Abominable's cave, not the Abominables, or whatever I called it, but why doesn't he just shoot the thing? Why doesn't he? Instead, they have this elaborate plan where they get Hermie going, oink, 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 oink. And then he has to, like, shove a huge boulder onto the thing's head. Like, why didn't I just shoot the guy? I don't know. But I've thought about this so much. Maybe because Yukon Cornelius knows that the Bumble can bounce, that his skin is like somehow bulletproof. But that doesn't explain the boulder bashing over his head. Now does it?
Now, why weren't you at elf practice?
All right, our contender from Aldi today is Brands. It's a German style lager, and it's from a brewery in Belgium. And I'm not going to begin to try to pronounce the name of the brewery, but it's from Belgium. You can go on Untapped and just type in Brenz, and then you'll get the brewery for it. I don't want to like butcher the name of this. I don't speak Belgian. Anyway, this is a German style lager, Euro lager type. Think Heineken, Stella, something like that. It's got to be light, and it's got to have a more of a pale color, and I suspect there's got to be a bit of a funk to it. I'm gonna admit I'm not a fan of like Beck's and Heineken's, so this should be an adventure today. But right off the bat, out of the bottle, I can smell a bit of a hop to it, And yes, it's very pale. Oh, but it's still got a nice golden color. Man, I can see you through this. You're all distorted, but yeah, I can definitely just see. Oh, it's pretty through the tree. Very, very clear. Looks nice. It smells kind of like a Heineken. Um, it doesn't taste like a Heineken. It does have um, it's very smooth. It does kind of have a bit of a hop right at the beginning, a bit of a um, I'll call it I don't want to call it a funk, but like a Heineken does. But it definitely hits you with the hop early, and then it just finishes pretty smooth. So yeah, this is actually a pretty decent one from Belgium. Cheers.
Silver bells, silver bells.
I can go on about Rudy, by the way, because I've seen it so many times. Now, when they created this, most people had what, black and white TVs. They never thought that like people would be sitting in their living rooms watching this stop motion animated film on like 52-inch screens in color. So the next time you watch it, look at Santa Claus's hands. They are dirty. It's like Santa has been changing oil in the sleigh all year long, and no one told him that the sleigh doesn't run on oil. His hands are that dirty. Also, throughout the film, Mrs. Claus is trying to fatten Santa up, but look at that food. It has no color. It's all like gray pieces of clay that they just put out there because they're like, no one's gonna see this in color. And then color happened. The food looks terrible. No wonder Santa's skinny. And then he's out there hangry, and he's treating the elves and the reindeer like a hangry boss. Like he's so grumpy the entire time. And then once everything, his anxiety's cleared and he can, go out and deliver toys, he gets really fat. And I'm like, dude, that is not healthy. You should not be putting, excuse me, I'm getting choked up. Because I'm concerned about Santa's health. And all that weight gain is not good. Not good.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Okay, time to announce a winner today. We had the Kozel, which was a surprisingly sweet and light Pilsner. And then we had the Brenz German-style lager that was crystal clear and light as well. So the winner today is the Kozel. So this means that Costco is now up 2-1 on Aldi in the advent calendars. And now it is time for the mystery beer that my wife has pulled randomly from our refrigerator. Let's see what we got here. It's another can. And, oh, boy, this is random. This is Sun King from Indianapolis. This is their orange vanilla Sunlight Cream Ale. This is a variant to their flagship cream ale beer. And we bought this at the 4th of July. So maybe not the freshest, but you know what? I'm going to drink it anyway because it's in our fridge. And we don't want an island of misfit beers. Like there's an island of misfit toys in Rudolph, which I'm going to talk about tomorrow because I got some problems with this island too. Anyway, Sun King, Orange Vanilla Sunlight Cream Ale. And so all the other times I've had this beer, I've only drank it out of the can. So I've never actually poured it into a glass, and it has a nice color. I was expecting more of an orange color to it, but this is also super clear, especially for a beer that's been in our fridge for months now. It smells this. The smell of this legitimately smells like an Orange Crush or an Orange Faygo. This smells like an orange soda. If Kel from Keenan and Kel was around, he would be all over this beer. This is the beer for adult Kel because he loves orange soda. It smells like orange soda. And it tastes like orange soda. You get a lot of the orange, and then in the aftertaste you get a lot of the vanilla. So this is it's a super sweet beer. It's pretty light. When I've had this before, I usually only have one of these, but it's a really fun finisher on like a summer day, and we probably shouldn't have kept it around until December. But yeah, really good. I like this variant. I think Sun King does other variants of their cream ale. I haven't had it, but I'm looking forward to trying it. So join me tomorrow when we do day 4 of Advent calendars, Costco, Aldi, and then a random beer. And then I'm going to go off a little more about Rudolph because I got a lot of problems with this.